Alright, just getting back here. I was playing a couple days ago to start the first video, and I was starting the path guide there, and then every now and again in this game the music will go into this weird thing where one of the sound animations will get repeated over and over again, and it'll kind of sound like a helicopter going, or one of the zombies kind of screeching over and over and over and over again, and it cuts out all other music. So I do apologize for that. The only way to get rid of that, if that happens to you, it happens say once a month, I'd say. If that happens to you, normally what I'll do is I'll turn off the volume if I'm in the middle of a real good game with a lot of good players or something, and just keep on bearing with it. That's really all you could do. The only way to get rid of that is to turn your system completely off. If you just exit the game, come back in, it'll still be doing it. You have to turn your whole system off and start all over again. So if you're in the middle of a game, just turn the volume off. You know what I mean? This is to help people get better at the game, or who are just learning the game. That's a kind of a disadvantage if you have no music in this game. I'm going to show a little bit later, I'm going to show you in-game play how I do it solo, and I'll play until I get downed. Yeah, you know, if you don't have the sound, there's a trick I use. I'll camp by a window and jump out the window, and I wait until I hear a zombie behind me. And you could tell when the zombie's right behind you about to attack you when it kind of makes this hockaloogie noise. Like, it sounds like they're going to spit up a big snot ball on you. Then you know there's one right behind you, and then you jump. So it really helps knowing where the zombies are. It does help a little having sound. So yeah, playing without it, it's not as good. So what I did is, because I want to continue with Path, I wanted to show you all the guns, because I get a lot of questions about what gun should I use, what's good, what's not good. The guns that you use is what works for you. Some people are really good with snipers. I'm not really good with snipers. I could show you a little trick or two with them. You know, I find it's just not my style. But I try to be as versatile as I can. There's some guns that just aren't good. And what I did, I've got up to level 20 using only the MP5. So I wanted to show you the Mustang and Sally. I want to show you how they work. I don't recommend getting a Mustang and Sally if you're beginning. If you're an advanced player, go for it. That's really an advanced weapon. They are a great weapon. They have the best run speed of any gun, and they do a lot of damage, but you really have to know how to use them. And I find the path guide that I'm recommending for you guys is the easiest way if you're just starting the game. And even if you're advanced, it's almost a guaranteed way to go up to the higher levels. Guaranteed. Like, it's really good. Alright, so without further ado, I'll get into the game. I'm level 20. I want to show you all the guns. I have 60,000 zombie points built up. All I use is the MP5. I got the Juggernog perk, and I got the double tap perk, and that's it. That's all I got. I didn't even upgrade my grenades. I want to show you the upgrade grenades. So I've got the points to do it, and I'll show you all that stuff here. I got just a couple walkers left here in this stage, and I'm going to be at level 20. So here we go. Alright, so after I get my Juggernog and double tap, I have the MP5. Normally with this gun here I'd have the M15, and as soon as I get those I'd start hitting the mystery box. Okay, so I'll show you that. And I do have another video that I did actually before I did this video, showing a multiplayer, and I'll show you that path guide that I go, but it's more clearly. So there's a double tap. I would have got that. Now I'll start hitting the mystery box once I have those. And bear in mind, this would be at lower levels. So at lower levels, I would have had M15. I would have traded that out for an M15. This is good for lower levels. At this point, you don't really want it. Oh, there you go. Right off the bat, I get the ray gun. That is a really good gun if you get that off the beginning. to use this gun, what I do is I'll train guys. I'll run them. Train them whatever way you want. This is the way I do it. I train from over here. I go like this. I jump out this window, make sure there's nobody there. I'll run this way, and then I run over here. Now with the ray gun, what I'll do is I'll shoot them when they're coming through a fire like that, and you just let them have it. That'll kill, because with the ray gun, it pierces right through everybody. So everywhere that path is traveling, that gun is hitting stuff. Okay? So I would have shot through there. That would have hit like 15, 20 zombies, dropped them, and then they would start spawning again. And I'd run back over there, switch guns to another gun, and I would have just kept on doing it over and over again. My other gun, if I have a ray gun, my other gun should be something like an Executioner, Python, Galley, right? Any of those. You don't want this combination. I've seen a guy running this. This is a bad combination. Okay. I got Pack-a-Punch my regular gun that you start off with, and it becomes Mustang and Sally. Now this is a bad combination, because what happens if you shoot something close? If I shot these zombies here from this close, I would kill myself with this ray gun. I would do damage to myself and probably kill myself. Same thing with the Mustang and Sally. If you're this close to a zombie and you shoot something with Mustang and Sally, you're going to blow yourself up. You're going to be downed. This is about how far away you want to shoot guys. Ideally, you want them that distance. What I'll do is I'll jump out here with Mustang and Sally, and I'll shoot the guys as they're coming through that lava pit. Then I'll run away. As they're coming through a door, I'll shoot them. Then you want to switch guns, because most likely guys are going to be spawning up here, and you're going to have to fight your way through here. So this really is a bad combination, because if anything gets too close to me, if anything gets within this distance of me, either weapon, I'm going to kill myself if I get that close up to something. So you need something to be able to kill something in case a zombie jumps up in front of you, especially in multiplayer where you're not really controlling the stage. Zombies will be spawning everywhere. You definitely don't want this kind of combination. So I'm going to switch this ray gun out, because I've got the Mustang and Sally built, pack-punched. Alright, I should have showed you guys. That last gun that I got, I'll go through it again. Maytar, this is a good gun, again, up to level 15. It's pretty good. I don't even bother pack-a-punching this gun anymore. It has a good rate of fire. It reloads pretty quickly, right? Not a bad gun. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is just sniper rifles. You snipe in, and for me, people can quick snipe. You go like that and shoot, right? What I usually do is I just get really up close to them, and then people might not realize, this is rapid fire. You could shoot them pretty fast. Or maybe it's the other one. This gun, what people do, I'll show you this. When I pack-a-punch a gun, I'll jump through that fire. I'll keep on jumping so you don't take as much damage. Jump in, hold your button down. Holy jump in, it's not letting me do it. I'll just walk in. Alright, you could pack-a-punch this one twice. That should have cost they showed 5,000 there. It actually only cost 2,000. You pack-a-punch it again, and it loses the scope. Now it becomes a regular gun. So that's a trick with that. So if you don't like sniping and you pick up that in the box later in the stages, you're in a real rush. You could use that. I've got all kinds of points. I'm just going to show you. Okay, so now I would have had two guns. This is an up-close gun. I could fight up close with that. Although it doesn't have a great run speed, but these Mustang and Sally has the best run speed. And that's another thing I pay attention to when I'm getting guns. One gun, if it's slow when I'm running, I'll show you. Watch how fast I run with this. It's not very fast. Now I switch to Mustang Sally. You're going to notice a huge speed in my... I'll have a big difference in speed. I don't know if you can see that yet, but... Now I switch to this gun. My run speed isn't as quick. And it's very... You'll notice it a lot more with guns like a Hammer, or the RPD, or the rocket launcher, like any of those guns. You're slow. You're very slow when you're running because they're a heavy weapon, right? I think this gun's actually not too bad for running, but anyways, once I have two guns like that, the next thing I would do, like I wouldn't, in the lower stages, when I would have got these, I wouldn't have pack-a-punched these guns. I wouldn't. Not until they stopped killing guys. So around level 15, that's when I'll start pack-a-punching my guns. Right? There's no real sense before then. Yeah, so I would have these two guns. After I have my guns through the pack-a-punch machine, through the mystery box, the next thing I would hit would probably be my grenades. I'll show you the upgraded grenades. That's right there on the wall. Just hold it down. Semtex grenades. Those things are great. If you ever played Halo, games like that, I'll just show you the effects. I'll show you also where I throw my grenades. If I'm being trained, have a whole bunch of zombies following me, I'll throw a grenade right there. They'll blow legs off of like 30 zombies. That'd be great. That's a real good spot to throw a grenade. Another spot is right here. Right there, because all the zombies have to pile through that doorway. And again, right here, down here, throw that right there. That's going to hit a lot of zombies if there's a lot of zombies following you. And Semtex grenades really help with the magics if you throw them in the fire in the middle there. Alright, so normally, I'd be satisfied with these two guns. I'd fight. I'm just going to switch this gun out. I'll try to show you some more guns. And then I'll... Oh yes, perks. Before I get my guns. The next thing I would get would be my quick revive, especially if you're playing a multiplayer game and people are getting downed a lot. I would get the next... after I got the grenades, I'd probably get the two perks. So I get this. Quick revive on a single player will revive you up to 4 times. After that, the machine disappears. So it's pretty good if you're playing a multiplayer game and everybody else abandons you, they all leave the game, then you want to get that. The next thing I get is a speed cola here. Okay. Speed cola lets you reload your guns twice as fast. Yeah, that's fairly fast. Okay, and that's the 4 perks I ever get. I don't do tombs. I find tombs, I have a lot of problems with the tombs, especially in a multiplayer. Well, you only can get them in the multiplayer game, and I'll show you where tomb is if you don't know where they are already. In a multiplayer game, this empty spot right here would have a machine, and that would be your tombstone. And what happens when you get downed, you can hold your square and then you kill yourself, but you save all your perks, you get and all your weapons and upgrades and all that would be there. So, however, there's issues with that. What happens is people will tomb. They'll be, let's say I'm playing a 4-player game, and it's very typical for this to happen. 3 guys will tomb. I'm fighting the stage by myself. Now, if I get down, everybody dies. So I don't know how that's helping anybody out. Also, what happens is you keep all your ammo and stuff. So if you were almost out of all your ammo, or you had guns that you had to switch out, the stage has started. You have to do all switching all your, if there was a max ammo that people got, or all the points they got, you know what I mean? You start getting behind more than ahead, right? So I find that it's just a lot easier just to get all your perks again. You save up like 8,000 points, get all your perks again, and there you go again. and then that way everybody's around to revive each other. So the last thing I would get is a Grab Knuckle. Grab Knuckles, up to level 13, it's a one-shot kill. After level 13 to 20, it's 2 shots to kill a guy. And they punch really fast. What you want to do is you want to run up to something, punch it, and walk back. Run up to something, punch it, walk back. If there's a big stream coming at you, just stand there and keep on punching. There is a trick to kill, like if you're all by yourself and you want to kill a whole bunch of, you got a chain, like a big train of zombies coming. There is a trick to kill them just with Grab Knuckles. I'll just demonstrate that. You run up here. You repair this window. You wait till they come. Punch 1, 2, 3 guys, and then jump out the window. And then run over to over here in the bar. Run up here. It's, you know, it'll take a while, but it's possible. And then you punch the next 3 guys that come, and then jump out the window. And you just keep on doing that over and over and over and over again until they're all gone. So if you're last man standing and it's low levels, you could do that. I do not recommend getting the Grab Knuckles if you're a newer player right off the bat. I do recommend getting them eventually because you know, there's tricks to you shoot people a couple times with your guns and punch them with your Grab Knuckles. They're good. They're good to finish guys off. They really are. It's a lot better than your knife. However, you know what I mean. At level 21 and up, it takes 3 shots to kill 1 zombie. And then you start getting level. It's not very far, like 27, I think. Yeah, I think it's 27. It takes like 4 shots, and at like 31 or something, it takes 5 shots, and then you know, 5 shots per zombie. You know what I mean? Eventually it starts getting like 6, 7 times per zombie. You're punching them, and they're coming so fast. It's not very effective. However, if you shoot a zombie in the head, a zombie has probably half its hit points in his head. So if you're level 10, say, it'll take 5 damage to shoot a zombie in the head and kill it. All right, something to that effect, anyways. So if you shoot a zombie in the head, it scores you 70 points. If you just kill him and you shoot him in the body, it'll give you 50 points. And if you hit him, like kill him with a knife or your Grab Knuckles, it gives you 130 points. So what a lot of advanced players will do is they'll get the Grab Knuckles, like say level 6, 7, and then they'll just go around punching everything, killing everything. And it's a one-shot kill. And you just rack up a lot of points. However, you really know what you gotta know what you're doing in order to do that. So I don't recommend doing that. I do recommend doing it the way that I'm demonstrating. First thing you want to get is the M14. Then you want to get the MP5. Then you want to save up for your jug. Get double tap. Then you want to hit the mystery box. Okay? Because like I'm demonstrating here, I got the level 20 just with the MP5 Juggernog and the double tap. Okay, that's how effective that is. So you know, then once you get those, then you start hitting the mystery box. You'll be fine. And then hopefully you'll get a good weapon, right? Then you'll get your stim pack grenades. Get the quick revive. Get the speed cola, and then hit the Grab Knuckles. That's how I recommend playing. If you're just starting the game, I'm telling you, you're gonna love that combination. It will get you into higher stages for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna switch this out. Let's go for a more practical gun. And then once I go through the guns very briefly here, I will end the stage here, and then I'll I'll show you some the gameplay, and I'll go until I get down. I'll show you how I use Mustang and Sally. Again, those are advanced weapons. I'll switch them out as soon as I show you how to use those in a stage effectively. Probably after the first level 21. And then we'll go from there. Okay, SMR, that's probably the worst gun in the game. It does 1 point of damage. It's has a better rate of fire than M14. It's just slightly better than M14, so not a very good gun. That's that rifle. That does quite a bit of damage. It might do like 5 damage. Here's a hammer. Okay, yeah, if you know, this wouldn't be a bad combination because these guns I'm fast to run with. This gun I could hold the position with. Normally I just pack a punch this hammer. You could pack a punch it again to get a better sight, better grips and stuff. I don't bother. Just pack a punch it once. It's not worth 7,000. This gun's good up to level 23. It has a super high rate of fire. This will mow down zombies. You just hold your buttons down. Look how much ammo you have on this. You just hold it down, especially in these higher stages. You would hold it down and you just mow down a lot of zombies. You want to pack a punch this gun once you start hitting them level 15 or so, if you're running out of bullets. That's the thing with pack a punching a gun. I'll show you a trick to pack a punch a gun here in a little bit. When you pack the punch a gun, if you have no more ammo in a gun, you pack the punch it. The first time you pack the punch it, you get all your bullets back plus some. You always get more back. Alright, we'll switch this gun out. Okay, ballistic knives, that's the worst you can get in the mystery box. If you pack a punch this, it will resurrect people when you shoot your little dart here. That dart here will resurrect people and you can do it 10 times. This gun here, again, is another real bad gun. Terrible rate of fire. I hate this gun. I do not like getting this gun at all. It doesn't have much ammo. It's not that good pack-a-punched. You know, if you're desperate, you're in the higher levels, you get this little mystery box, you want to pack-a-punch it to, you know, it's not the end of the world, but yeah, it's not going to stop a zombie at high levels if you're right up close and personal with it. Like if I got to that point, level like 30, and I had this gun, even pack-a-punched, he'd just walk up to me and eat me. So, this is a gun that if you get in the mystery box consistently, sometimes a mystery box would be a real pain. It could give you. That's why I really don't recommend it. Like hitting the mystery box until you have your Juggernog, you have your MP5, you have the M14, you have double tap. I don't recommend hitting it early on, and that's what a lot of people do, because you'll get guns like this, and then you might get this gun like 10 times in a row. So if you have nothing better than this gun, oh man, you're in trouble. You're gonna get downed a lot. So, and also then if you're hitting the mystery box too early, you don't have Juggernaut, and then you're getting hit like one shot. All right, this gun here it's a decent gun. It will kill a lot of zombies, but it goes through its bullets so fast. Look at that! I'm almost out of bullets. Like you're gonna be out of bullets consistently. Even if you pack a punch this, you're gonna run out of ammo so quick. All right, there's the hammer again, and again that's a good gun. It'll hold you up to level 23 before it starts becoming obsolete. Now this is a great gun. I highly recommend pack-a-punching this. If you have something like Mustang and Sally, like a decent, or the ray gun, because with the ray gun and the Mustang and Sally, you have a good run speed. So this gun is a great gun, especially when it's pack-a-punched, because it's a one-shot kill up to like level 30, maybe 2 shots up to level 30. So, and you get quite a bit of ammo. You get like 60 something, like around 80 ammo. So what I'll do is I'll hold this gun, Okay, I'll have this gun. I won't really shoot with it. I'll run with Mustang and Sally. The zombies are. I'll trail all the zombies. I'll get them like this. Keep them coming. And then when I get up the stairs here, I'll switch to this gun, because if something comes like right up here, like when I'm walking up here, there's a zombie right here. You want to be able to more or less walk through that zombie. You want to kill it and keep on running, and then come out of the window, come again over here. Then get to this point where you're over here. You turn around. You're gonna shoot all the zombies in there. You come over here, shoot all the zombies. If there's nothing coming out, I'll come up here and I'll switch my gun when I'm running up the stairs. And that way, if something pops up right there, boom, he's gonna be a splat. Something with this gun that's something that people don't realize. In order for it to be one shot kill, you got to be right up to them. You got to walk into them. If you shot a zombie, say from that car length, you're not even going to do anything to it. It's like a real shotgun in real life. Well, not quite, but the spread's there. Monkeys, really good. You could get them or EMP grenades. EMP grenades are only good if you're getting surrounded by stuff. You throw an EMP grenade, shoot a zombie, and get out of there. It's good for like an escape. But EMP grenades, like if you shoot one, you're here, Juggernaut will go down, and everybody's Juggernaut will go off their character for like 2 minutes. You could hit things like what are they called? Magics. Magic, like a max ammo up here. I had a guy do that in my next video. He shot an MP on max ammo, and we all lost the max ammo because he hit it with MP. So there's a lot of dangers involved with the MP. What I usually do is I just throw them right there in the fire, and it builds a ton of magics if you do that. It's great for that. But monkeys, on the other hand, I'm not going to show you here. I'll show you when we go. You throw out this little monkey, and then wherever you throw it, all the zombies in the stage have to run to it. Now you have to watch out when you do that. If you throw a zombie right here, if they run into you, the zombie could still attack you. Otherwise, they have to run towards the monkey. So if I throw them over there, they would all come. There's a whole bunch of... Oh, look, he became a runner. All right. The zombies will do that and you're between stages too long, and you're waiting too long in between the stages. And there's walkers, like those guys. They'll turn into a runner. So I'll still hit the mystery box. I'll let them run around. Alright, these two guns aren't bad. If you pack a punch them, they're decent. They can hold you up to higher levels. Doo-doo-doo. That's the MP I was talking about. If you have monkeys, do not trade those out. Even if you have one monkey left, the monkeys are at the bottom, and you throw them with the L2. You do not want to switch them out, ever. It's never a good option. Yeah, you can pack a punch these. These guns would hold you up to like level 23. They're not the worst. They're not the greatest. Pack a punch. They're decent. If I had to use Mustang and Sally in these, I wouldn't be too bent out of shape over that. Galley would, is a good running gun too as well. Let's see if I can get that. Nope. If you want to go fast and picking up weapons out of the box here, you just keep on switching through the weapons. Oh, come on. Shotgun. forgot to show you, there's the RPD. I wonder if that's the other... Yeah, that's the other sniper rifle. Okay, this is the other sniper rifle. Like I was saying, this one actually has a high rate of fire. That's your thing. See, it actually has a high rate of fire. When you pack-a-punch this one, you can't get rid of the scope. But, like, if I want to kill that guy, what I do is I walk right up to him and just shoot him from point blank. Bang, 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 bang. It does a lot of damage. Oh, so another thing I haven't touched on is damage. Like, the RPD and hammer, the hammer does like, I don't know, something like 8 bullets, 8 damage a bullet. The RPD does like 10. This gun does, it does a lot of damage, like 20, right? So each gun has a different damage output that it could do. Is that the, nope, I saw it. And grenades will just blow things up. There's a lot of damage. That thing does a decent amount of damage. I don't know, it's a light machine gun, so I'm saying like 5. You know, pack-a-punch just doubles the damage, right? So most guns like this gun, it get more damage, more. Oh, there. Okay, there's something different. Again, I wouldn't want Mustang and Sally and War Machine. Look how slow I'm running with the War Machine. You run with the Mustang and Sally. That's a huge difference. But I wouldn't want this normally. What I'm going to do is now throw my grenades in the center. Next stage I'll get a ton of grenades. Just aim in the fire there. Just aim in the center of fire and shoot. That's what I do in between stages. It'll build a lot of magics. It will. Alright. Switch that out. Yeah, here's a little thing. If you run by a zombie, you could just kind of run right beside them. They might swipe you once if there's only one. You can almost run right into them, right? It's things you learn. Like if you're running up the stairs and if there's a zombie coming up the stairs, I'll wait like here till he gets here, and then I'll hug the wall around him like that, and you'll be able to run past them. Alright, here's another shotgun. This gun, shotgun, I don't like it as much as the other shotgun. It has a really high rate of fire, but it doesn't have as much ammo. It doesn't, yeah, you have to take twice as much shots to down a zombie. It's okay. If you're in the higher stages, and you want that as your up-close and personal gun, then it's not a terrible option. This gun has a high rate of fire, but again, this isn't a very good gun. You don't want this past like stage 10, really. I would never pack-a-punch that. Alright, there's that other gun. I didn't show you how this shoots. This does have a decent amount of damage. It's semi-automatic, so you have to press your button every time to shoot that bullet. But you get down quite a bit of zombies. This goes up to level 15, I'd say. Pack-a-punch, this gun, it makes this gun a lot better, but it's still not as good as some of the guns you can get. I still haven't hit any of the magnums, really. Those are my go-to weapons. Magnums are great. Either magnum's good. There's a shotgun again. Oh, come on. This is why you don't hit the mystery box first off. I've gotten some good guns out of it, but... Oh, there's the RPD. This thing is a beast. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. If you get the RPD in lower stages, you know, even up to level 15 or so, you don't have to pack punches. This does a lot of damage, this gun. Here, I'll show its rate of fire. Alright? You're very slow when walking around with this. Zombies can catch up to you quite easily. But it has a high rate of fire, and it does a ton of damage. It's slow to reload. And I'll show you again. This is with the double the speed. So if you get this in the early stages, the next thing you really want to get is your speed reload. And the same thing with both Magnums. I recommend the Magnums. Just because I'm starting to run low on points here, I'm not going to show you the Magnums, but they are the go-to weapons in the game. They will drop things up to level 37, no problem. It takes like only 1-2 bullets. Especially if you shoot them in the head. That's they're the two best guns in the game, if you ask me. They're fast to run. They have good ammo when you pack-a-punch them. And overall, they're really the best. So I think that's basically all the guns I covered, except those two Magnums. I didn't get them. I'm going to show you how to pack-a-punch a gun while the stage is going. I'll demonstrate it here so you can see it very easily. And then I'm going to start some actual in-game footage, solo play. So that's going to be my tutorial, really. Alright, this is how I do it during the stage. I'll wait until I see the tail end of the zombies. I'll jump out here, feed it the pack-a-punch machine, and now it goes through that animation where I'm cracking my knuckles. I'm going to run with a fast gun. Run over here, look for the tail end of the zombies and jump out the window right away. And you should be able to pick up your gun. Every time. That's the way you want to pack-a-punch a gun during the stage. So that's it for my tutorial for the guns. I didn't show you the two Magnums. They are good, really good. I'll get into a video right now with the actual gameplay for solo play.